The God gene deep within our DNA lies a mystery that challenges the very boundary between science and spirit, the so called God gene. In 2004, geneticist Dean Hamer proposed that one particular gene, known as VMAT2, might influence a person's capacity for spiritual experience. His theory suggested that faith, awe, and transcendence aren't merely products of culture or upbringing, they could be encoded within us, written into our biological blueprint. VMAT2 helps regulate the flow of neurotransmitters such as dopamine and serotonin, chemicals that shape our moods, motivations, and perceptions. Hamer's research found correlations between certain genetic expressions and individuals who reported higher levels of mystical or spiritual feelings. In essence, people with more active versions of this gene might naturally feel more connected to something greater than themselves, whether they call it God, the universe, or consciousness itself. The idea sparked fierce debate. Could belief really be traced to molecular machinery? Critics argued that spirituality is far too complex to be pinned to a single gene. After all, human experience is shaped by countless factors: upbringing, trauma, culture, and personal reflection. Yet, even skeptics acknowledge the gene's role in influencing temperament and openness, traits that may make one more receptive to spiritual states. Evolutionary biologists speculated that such predispositions could have had survival value, fostering social cohesion, compassion, and meaning in early human tribes. If that's true, then perhaps faith itself evolved not as a divine gift, but as an adaptive tool, helping humanity endure hardship and find purpose in chaos. Others, however, see it differently. Maybe the presence of a God gene isn't proof that faith is biological, but that biology itself is spiritual. What if DNA is not the source of belief, but the instrument through which consciousness tunes itself to higher frequencies? In the end, the God gene remains both a scientific hypothesis and a philosophical mirror, reflecting our endless search to understand why we yearn for something beyond ourselves. Whether written by evolution or by the divine hand, that yearning may be the code that makes us human, the spark that bridges flesh and spirit, neuron and soul.